Hello, my name is Azlin Armstrong, and this is my location media project for JOMC 101. For this project, we were to select 3 different restaurants here in Lincoln that we were interested in, and then 5 different apps on which we could research the restaurants, and then compare them from there. I selected 3 sushi places. I love sushi, and I figured this would be a great opportunity to research them and find out which one was the best. And so the first restaurant I picked was Hero 88. The second sushi restaurant was Dozo Sushi Grill Lounge. And then the last one was Blue Sushi Sake Grill, all down in the Haymarket. The apps I selected are Urban Spoon, Facebook, Yelp, Food Spotting, and Foursquare. So firstly, Facebook. It's not actually a place I think of going to when I research restaurants, but it had a lot of information from when they open to when they close, their price range, which of my friends liked it and had been there. So lots of really interesting information there. It told me that Hero 88 had the Husker Blue Jays game on in all locations. It told me that Dozo had a Monday Blues happy hour special where they served creations like the Galliano Alimenta, a drink of theirs. And it told me that Blue, it was the last day for a free gift card promotional today. So it was lots of information specific to today, lots of promotional kind of things, but all really interesting stuff I wouldn't find anywhere else. The next app I looked at was Food Spotting, which is a really interesting, kind of frustrating app to use. You search by the dish, restaurant, or person, and then it will show you different pictures on a map of the food. And so you can see a roll of sushi and be like, oh, that looks good, and click on it, and it'll take you to the restaurant, and so show you more pictures of the food. And so it told me for Hero 88 that they can get artsy with their foods plating. One of their tuna sashimi rolls was folded to look like a rose. That was in one of the pictures they showed. For Dozo, they had lots of pictures of both sushi and then Japanese-inspired alcoholic drinks. And then for Blue, the baked salmon nigiri is a crowd favorite. It had the most likes out of all of them. For Urban Spoon, they had a lot of everything on there. It showed a percentage of how many people liked it, their hours, the price range, even little extras like if it was vegan friendly or good for kids, if they served alcohol, things like that. Urban Spoon told me that Hero 88 was both visually and auditorily noisy. So there were TVs everywhere, there was a lot going on, and someone reviewed that a party of 5 had to shout to hear each other. For Dozo, it said it was gluten-free friendly, so they're always willing to accommodate for that. And Blue, it said they have a late night reverse happy hour and that they're open until 12 on the weekends. For Foursquare, it had a lot of similar things to Urban Spoon, maybe a little less information, but it also had places to go after you went there, so places people typically go afterwards. For instance, for Blue's Sushi Sake Grill, it said people often go to a Vonacone afterwards, and I thought that was pretty interesting. But for Hero 88, they said outdoor seating with good views of the Haymarket is available. For Dozo, they're open for brunch on the weekends, and for Blue, it was referred to as trendy and was described as a hotspot for bachelorette parties and 21st birthdays. The next app I selected was Yelp, and Yelp had you could search it through location, and so you could look at the best of Yelp in Lincoln, see all the restaurants here that Yelp had looked upon highly. It told me that Hero 88 was marked as no in the good for kids category, so not the place to want to bring your kids, or in my case, the kids I babysit. It told me for Dozo that the original sushi place in the Haymarket is Dozo, that they were here first. And for Blue, that most of the rolls have crazy names like Silly Rabbit or Hotel Cali. They had one called Primo's Fire, too. That was really interesting. I selected Urban Spoon as my app of choice. I really liked that it showed the percentages for all the restaurants, so people that would go back and that really liked it. It had reviews from critics and then your typical customers. I liked that you could see both as opposed to just the opinion of an average Joe or just the opinion of a critic. And it had pictures of both the food and like the physical restaurant itself, which I thought was nice because a lot of the other apps just had photos of the food. And my restaurant choice was Blue Sushi Sake Grill. I liked that it was described as having a really fun atmosphere. It's actually within walking distance of my dorm, a couple blocks away. They have great specials. They have great deals going on. That's what Facebook told me. People I know like it, also from Facebook. And on all the apps, it actually had the highest rating. So, Blue it is. Thank you very much.